Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo.
Oh,
My God.
Yes, very, very, very popular.
It's a lot of Leonardo. Who would you pick?
Tori Amos, maybe?
Tori Amos?
Mm-hmm.
Person you'd like to meet?
I think that'd be interesting to meet her. What about you?
I'd probably pick someone like a Steven Spielberg.
Mm-hmm.
Famous himself, but also had a lot of dealings with famous people, has orchestrated something in there.
Lots of
stories to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So who would you pick? The inequality of relationship between the fan and the star is an interesting question. And we want you to call us and join the conversation. So are you a fan? How far have you gone to show your admiration of a star? Our number is 1-888-788-3462. How far have you gone?
Not that far. There are fans, and there are big fans. There are those who don't want to be seen as your typical Madonna, Leonardo, or Backstreet Boys kind of a fan. They think of themselves as being different because who they admire is not a typical product of the entertainment industry. We found such fans at a Fruhead Convention. Now you're probably saying, who are Fruheads? It's a good question. It's a Toronto band with somewhat leftist leanings and fans who came to Toronto from all across North America to show exactly how much the band means to them. So what did we do? We sent a crew to take a look.
Fruheads. Fruheads. What is it?
No, we're copyright. You're looking for a different rock band. Moxie Frugal?
Fruheads.
Guess I'm not here for it. It's a shame.
Sorry?
Second floor across the bridge, Essex Lounge.
We are so in love with these men.
Definitely, we love Moxie Fruheads.
Do you want us to say something interesting?
I think I've always had a stigma or a stereotype in my mind of fan clubs. These people who messianically, you know, blindly follow their pop idols and drool at their feet, you know, no matter what kind of crap they're putting out. And I really don't think that these people are like that. They're critical. They seem really interested in us as a project and what we're trying to do.
This is a creature that Mike Ford of Moxie Fruheads created. It's a budgie dog, half budgie and half dog, obviously.
It's not a group that can easily be categorized. I don't know if you had a chance to talk to some different people, but you'll notice quite quickly it's not a homogeneous group.
I was so hammered, I stuttered and stammered.
Our fans seem to be a real cross-section of humans.
I came here from Boston.
I'm from Leroy, New York.
I just moved up from Florida.
I came up here from Dallas.
I come from Los Angeles.
I have such a respect for these people who are really interesting, smart people who have other lives.
I mean, she broke her foot and a week ago, and we're here.
I don't think it's a derogatory thing at all to be a fruhead, you know.
I guess I'd call myself a fruhead in training.
What's a fruhead in training?
It feels like, wow, we're doing the right, you know, we're doing something that's cool.
I call myself a fruhead in training because
I'd say he's pretty much there.
I mean, there's only so far it can go, you know. If I get dumped by my girlfriend or something, you know, I'm not going to feel great because fruheads exist.
I had just been involved in an awful breakup, and actually it happened the day of a Fruhead show, and I had the 2 tickets. I decided to go anyway, thinking that maybe it'll cheer me up. And when I was done, I felt so good about just myself and about Fruhead and everything. I realized that basically everything was going to be okay, and that I knew that I would like Fruhead forever.
That this isn't just a homogenous group of sheep who are going to like anything we do.
Sit down, people.
Energy is the pulse of life.
Well, I mean, the card is based upon the winning formula.
Fruvis started a stamping system where if you went to 3 concerts, you get a little prize, you get another at 6, etc., etc.
A pin for 3 stamps, a T-shirt for 6 stamps.
12 stamps, the complete Fruvis video collection.
At 18, they write a song about me, which I still haven't heard. At 24,
bowling with the band.
I went bowling on Monday to warm up.
30 stamps, dinner and dancing with Dave, and 36 stamps.
Dinner and dancing with another member of the band.
And 50 stamps.
And at 50
stamps,
they brand your ass.
The Fruvis logo, the budgie dog, branded on your ass.
Certain people like Chris get their ass branded.
Really? He doesn't want it on his behind. Well, we'll have to see about that. Now, word has it that you actually don't want a tattoo or brand on your ass.
Right.
What gives? Because you knew the rules of the competition. But I mean, I just heard from the TV Ontario people that that you were that you were talking about your farm or something, and that's
completely up to you, I guess.
I think it is.
Obsessed is such an ugly word.
I personally wouldn't consider myself to the extent that most of the people here are, but...
Why not?
Because I think that a lot of this borders on obsession, and I'm not obsessed with them.
In a space that could handle 2, you were gone.
So what kind of fan are you, Max?
I'm not one of those fans, that's for sure.
You're a fan of a band?
I'm a fan of a band called Suede.
Suede, and how many CDs do you have?
Something like 27.
27?
Quite a few.
No, you're not a fan
not
like
a fan
that.
like that.
No.
I'm a big fan, and I absolutely love their work, obviously, and I think they're great. I've seen them in concert a few times. I would not travel all across North America, I don't think, and I certainly wouldn't get a little Suede logo tattooed onto my ass. I actually would prefer not to meet them. Because it kind of, in a way, shatters the whole relationship when you do meet them, I think.
Well,
certainly,
you could come away feeling a little inadequate, or like it didn't mean anything to them.
Well, because why would it? They have thousands of fans.
But now, Fruvis has gone to great lengths to make their fans feel like they're part of the family.
Dinner and dancing, bowling. I'm not sure what kind of a family it is if you have to get a tattoo on your butt.
It's a dysfunctional family,
putting the fun back in dysfunctional, I think. What about you? Are you that big a fan of anyone like that?
Oh, I don't think so. I mean, I have all of Joni Mitchell's CDs, but again, I don't think that I'd want to meet her.
No.
It's nice. For me, it's nice to have the idea of the person, so I would never write, I don't think, a fan letter or... Although I did call an author once and tell her how much I loved her book at the Washington Post.
And left a message on her voicemail to say, I'm not insane, I'm not crazy, I just really liked your work. That's great.
That's me.